we go.
Obadiah 1 and 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Agyam, Akwathium, Inspector Bird, listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Want to read that for me again?
Obadiah 1 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
The house of Jacob is talking about the southern kingdom, which is the so-called blacks, okay? Your Negroes. Go ahead.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
The house of Joseph would be the northern kingdom, which would be your Latinos and Native American Indians. They're going to be a flame. The house of Jacob a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. Go ahead, brother.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
And the house of Esau, and the Esau is the so-called white man. He's that old serpent, the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right? He's going to be for stubble. Go ahead.
And Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them.
That's right, and we shall kindle in them. Now, I'm going to try to finish this concentration camps are here, not coming book in the next couple camps. It's probably going to take about 2. The summary is next, so we'll stop after we get close to the summary. But the house of Joseph, Jacob, and the house of Joseph are going to be a flame, and Esau is going to be the kindle. Now, if you've been paying attention to what's been going on, it's a viral video going on right now about some Edomites jumping on a so-called black man in Alabama. And you had brothers coming out of the woodworks. There was a brother that even swam across the... Yeah, see, that's them damn... Sorry, Doc. You had a brother that swam, okay, over to the fight, man. Okay, so the spirit of the Most High is getting ready to lift up the 2/3, man, against the nation of Edom.
Yep.
Now you're talking about on this side, the 2/3 are going to be like a terror, basically a terror unto Egypt, man. Okay, we're being a terror through the Holy Scriptures to Egypt, but physically the 2/3 are going to be a terror unto Egypt. But this right here, this fire that's getting ready to get put on Esau's ass is coming from every other nation, man. Damn near all of Africa. Okay? All the other nations are starting to hate this man for who he is, man. The devil that the Bible speaks of. Okay, so that's what's getting ready to happen, man. He's getting ready to go into slavery. So I'm going to read. The latter end and ultimate sentence carried out upon the devil, or Esau, the nation of Edom, is annihilation via fire, also known as a Holocaust. Holocaust means completely consumed by fire, or to be interpreted literally, burned whole. Now, when you start talking about being burned whole, there are scriptures that talk about that there's going to be a fire, or there's going to be an instance where your skin is going to be burned off, and your eyes are going to be melted out of your eye sockets, and your tongue melted out of your mouth while you're still standing. So when you're talking about burned whole, that's talking about nuclear fire. Okay. The Latin is holocaustum from the Greek. Holocaustus comprised, and I'm not going to get into all the other Greek words, but to burn following his sentence of 1,000 years of slavery. Okay, now we're going back into Obadiah 1 and 18. After that 1,000 years of slavery, the nation of Edom will be exterminated off of the planet. Okay, give me Numbers 24 and 20.
Gotcha. Can you finish yourself out?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them, and devour them, And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it.
That's right. The nation of Edom will be exterminated off the planet after 1,000 years of slavery, man. Okay? So that's what's coming, man. A hell of a punishment. Esau, and you deserve it, man. You know? You deserve the judgment that you're getting ready to receive because of all of the wickedness that you've done on this earth, man. You know? And you can't get around it. You can't cry. You know? What is that scripture? They will complain of an ungodly father. You know? You know, my parents did this. My grandparents, great-grand, we ain't have nothing to do with it. But you continue to enslave and to oppress the children of Israel, man. You know? And it was only good for you so-called white people when it was everything was fine. Okay? When you were in your glory after World War II. Everything was cool, you know, with y'all, you know. But now that we're waking up, you people want to, now you want to tell on each other. You know what I mean?
Pride has deceived thee.
They want to tell on each other now.
Pride has deceived thee.
You see? Go ahead.
Numbers 24 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable.
That's right, Amalek. And that's talking about those people, those little hat, big nosed people over in the land of the Israelites, man. Go ahead.
And said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
That's right. And Amalek, you are going to perish forever. You little hat, big nose, you lower, basically you bums of the nation of Edom. Okay? Amalek being the chief tribe of the nation of Edom. You see? You're all going to perish, man. Because this is what you did. What happened with us coming out of Egypt? You were the first people to attack us, man. And you attacked us from the rear. You attacked the children, the old people. You know? You didn't attack us from the front where the soldiers were at. You'd have got your ass handed to you, man.
Didn't that happen in what was that? That movie, the war movie, 360. Is it 360? Spartan.
300 or Spartan? Yeah,
Didn't they come from behind?
Yeah.
They basically got us from behind,
Yeah.
Because the hunch boy told him.
He told on us.
Yeah. Came from the rear.
We were the Lacedaemonians.
Con.
You
And
see?
they came from the rear. I think they got us.
Them Spartans were Israelites, man.
Yep.
That's why the king, the king, or I can't remember the movie, but it was the king of Greece sent somebody, one of his generals, to speak to the Spartans. And you can see it in the second one. You can see it in the second movie. The second one shows you that they were saying, yo, look, these people don't deal well with other people. You can't just go over there and talk to them. We gotta take some of our military over there just to talk to these people. You see? Because they don't deal well with others. And those people were Israelites, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got some more on that?
That was it.
That's it. Ezekiel. No. We'll go from there.
Always got to get you from behind.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about that at camp, anyways. And it was funny that I think it was Elder Malcolm out of Chicago main camp said they were saying the same thing, man. Yahweh the Maccabees said the same thing also, that these people they're cowards, man.
Oh yeah, Khan. Yep.
You see?
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And I was like, and when he
spirit.
said it,
that was the spirit. I listened to it today actually.
Yo, bro, when he said that, I said, man, he had to watch our video.
I was saying the same thing.
Yeah.
I was like that.
He had to have watched our video.
Because they are cowards, man.
You know, the way it came out, ain't it? You know?
He said they gotta hit you from. Yeah, I seen that today actually.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see the brother Yahweh the Maccabees.
Yeah, and that live that they did, it kind of came out. It wasn't as much as Yahweh the Maccabees, but I swear when he said what he said, I said, man, he had to watch our video.
Or it was the spirit.
Or well, it had to either way. You know.
Right.
You see.
Yeah. That's Esau's nature, man.
Yep.
Damn
devil, man. Okay. Give me Revelations 13:3-4. While in the height and pinnacle of his kingdom, the nations were in awe. That's what I just got done saying. The height and pinnacle. When he kicked ass in World War II, everybody was like, "Oh shit, this is the man right here." Okay. So the other nations were in awe and amazement after Esau, the so-called white man. The entire world desired to be so-called white. Everybody, all of these ancient customs were cut short. Over in Saudi Arabia, they started wearing suits. China, they started wearing suits. Japan, they started wearing suits. Everybody wanted to start wearing suits and ties and shit. Okay? Because they all wanted to be like the so-called white man. They all wanted to have his money. They all wanted to come to America and walk on streets of gold, which ain't nothing but a bunch of streets of shit and piss over here in America. Okay? They all wanted to be like the white man, or be so-called white, or to be like the so-called white man. Esau became the leader in technology, industry, military, and finance, and his image was the standard of success.
Yeah.
Wealth and beauty. The nations, including Israel, followed after his ways, customs, and traditions. Give me that. What you got, bro?
Revelations 3:4. Thou hast a few names, even in Sardis, which have not defiled.
No, at Revelations 13, 3-4. Yes, you started reading now. Nope. It's all good stuff.
Revelations 13:4. And they worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. Unto the beast.
That's right.
And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast?
That's right. Who is like unto this system that they have created? Okay. Who? How could anybody come up with this kind of system? We have to find out more about these people. Okay. So they worship the beast, man. Go ahead.
Who is able to make war with him?
And
there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things.
That's right. A mouth speaking great things. What did these so-called white people do, man? They use their laws, their statutes, and all of these other things to actually shut the economies of other nations down, man. Because of their speech, because of their tongue, okay, that deviseth wickedness on a regular basis, man. Okay? These people, they have think tanks on how to destroy other people, man. Okay? How to take down economies, how to take people out of public office, you know? You see, and put their own puppets in. This is the devil you're speaking about, man. He came into, he was in a pit. When he was released, he will be able to deceive the nations for a very short time. But his time is up. You got any more up?
Yep.
Go ahead.
And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies.
That's it.
And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to blaspheme his name, to blaspheme his name to Allah. And his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
That's right. And that's what, and Esau did that. He crucified the most Yahushua here in America again. How? By putting that image up of himself, man. Calling himself God. You see? He took away the true image, okay, and put his up and called himself God, man. You see? And he's blaspheming his name by calling him Jesus. You know? Go ahead.
And his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
That's right. And that's talking about the Israelites, the elect of Israel, man. We're dwelling in heaven, man. Okay? Through these holy scriptures. Go ahead, brother.
And it was given unto him to make.
Fucking bees, man. You got that food on? You been?
I think there's a beehive under the table or something. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations.
Mm-hmm.
And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him whose names are not written in the book of life.
That's right. You're gonna worship the devil. All you people, all you damn sports stars, you weird ass rappers, okay, R&B singers. All right, if you got any big contracts with Esau, man, you worshiping that man. The only people that aren't going to do that, and the big test that's coming right now is to see him, man. You know, and a lot of our people, a lot of these sports stars, rappers, actors that are so-called blacks and Latinos, man, are going to take that see him. They're going to take it. Okay, because they want to continue in this world. They're going to take it. A lot of the 2/3 are going to take it because they want to continue in this world, man. That's you worshiping a beast, and then him having a total control over you, man. He shall cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that MARK in their hand or in their forehead. Okay, so you're going to worship this beast, man. Go ahead.
Written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world.
That's right, in the book of life. Who is written in the book of life? That remnant, the elect. Okay, the 1/3, which includes 144,000. Go ahead.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right, and everybody got fucking 2 ears on their head, unless you got burnt up. Okay, so that don't mean everybody's going to get this. That means if the Most High opens that third, that inner ear, which is your spirit, okay, then and only then are you going to understand. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's right. You led us into captivity. You killed us with the sword. So Obadiah, the 1:18 says that we're going to kill your ass with the sword at the end of the be-all. Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's right. The patience and the faith. And we've been very patient. Okay? And we've had faith because that's why we still come out here. That's why we still teach. Okay? Patience means to suffer. And we're suffering like hell right now. Tired, got to get up and go to fucking work. You know? Come home and do shit around the house. Weekends, what is a weekend anymore? You know, when you don't get to do whatever the hell you want to do. See? You got any more on that out?
One more verse.
Go ahead, bro.
And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
That's right, he spake as a dragon. And what's getting ready to happen? This man is going to, the 2 horns represent the Democrats and the Republicans, and these people are, what is happening?
Yep.
What is happening? The Republicans are blaming the Democrats, and the Democrats are blaming the Republicans,
Yep.
man. They're both speaking as sheep.
That's right.
Okay, but now the end all be all sounds like Klaus Schwab, Biden, and all these other Edomites, man, are just saying, yo, you know what, the hell with it, man. We're just going to lock this shit down. We don't give a damn no more. You know what's going on now, so we're not going to care. They're going to speak as a dragon together, man.
Draconian.
Yep. You see, you're going to grab Isaiah 10, read 12 to 15. In spite of this, the devil failed to give credit to the Heavenly Father, or to take heed to or give credence to his laws, statutes, and commandments. Esau concealed the truth and was reluctant, unwilling, and hesitant to inform us who we truly are. Though he knew that we are the Israelites the Bible speaks of, instead, he opposed and exalted himself to be the Most High. And I just got done saying that. Okay? And these people, the scripture said that they furthered the affliction, man. Because they knew who we were, they knew that they had an obligation, because they used the Holy Scriptures, okay, to deceive the nations, they should have used the Holy Scriptures to put the Israelites back where they were supposed to be at. But that wasn't God's plan. But even though Esau knew that, he's not a righteous man. He's not gonna do right, man. If that was us, the way that God has us programmed, we're compassionate people. We would have put their white ass back over in Mount Seir. You see? Go ahead.
Isaiah 10 and 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon the Mount Zion and on Jerusalem.
That's right. He performed his whole work once the elect are sealed. Go ahead.
I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria.
That's right.
And the glory of his high looks. For he said, by the strength of my hand,
strength of my hand. He said that this is the king of Assyria, or this is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All of these presidents and parliaments and all these other bullshit ass titles that they have, they're saying that we did this. You see? Go ahead.
By the strength of my hand I have done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent.
That's right. They think that they're wise, and they put themselves in these positions of power, and still deceiving and destroying the whole earth, man. But it was the Most High that did that, so that He can bring righteous judgment against their asses, man. Okay. The Lord set your ass up nice. Okay. Go ahead.
And I have removed the bounds of the people, and have robbed their treasures.
Yep.
And I have put down the inhabitants like a violent man.
That's right. You see, he's a thief, man. He stole people. He stole land. He stole resources. Okay, that's who he is, man. A violent man. Go ahead.
And my hand hath found as a nest the riches of the people, and as one gathereth eggs that are left, have I gathered all the earth, and there was none that moved the wing on the mouth or peeped. Isaiah 10 and 15. Shall the axe boast itself against him that heweth?
That's right. Shall Esau boast itself against the Most High? Because the Most High has put you in a position to cut down the trees or the people. Okay? Shall you boast against the Most High when He has to pick you up and use you as a tool? And that's what He's done. He used you as a tool, Esau. You can read that in the book of Psalms. He said, that you're His sword. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Or shall the saw magnify itself against him that shaketh it?
You see?
As if the rod should shake itself against them that lift it up?
That's right. And in book of Romans, it tells you about the pot, man. How can a pot tell a potter what to make it? He made you his weapon, his whooping stick. Okay, now he's done using his whooping stick. He's getting ready to put it away. Go ahead.
Or as if the staff should lift up itself, as if it were no wood.
That's right. That's it. Yep. You see? You grab. Oh, did you?
Well, you got.
You got them bees, man.
I'm telling you, man. They're all around. Too.
It's like, come on, y'all. What the fuck, man? Damn bees playing around too much.
Whatever you want.
Grab grab Isaiah 14, read 12 to 14. Okay. So he exposed and exalted himself to be the Most High and stole our nationality, saying that he is the chosen people of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. His pride has deceived him and led him to his downfall and destruction. Go ahead, No, you're good, because these bees ain't, these motherfuckers are playing too much.
Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
That's right.
How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
That's right, man. How are you falling from heaven, man? Wow, look at your earth. Look at your whole. Look at the earth, man. What you've done to it. Look at the finances of the people and what you've done to it. Okay, your own currency is falling. You see, how you falling from heaven, man? This is your heaven. This is the so-called white man's heaven. It's the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians hell. Okay, the other nations are in purgatory, man, right now. You understand? You know, they're waiting to go to heaven. They're going to be in what we call heaven, because it's going to be the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians heaven. Okay, but we're not going for 1,000 years. It's going to be rough on them for 1,000 years. But after that 1,000 years, Esau's going to get put out the earth. The other nations are going to get put in our land, but they're still going to be subject unto us.
Yep.
But they're not going to see death the way that they do now. Okay, nobody's going to be bombing the shit out of them because they don't want to give up their goods. But with the scriptures talk about, if they start acting up and they don't want to give us what we're supposed to get as far as our grains and fruits, vegetables, and so on, we'll stop making it rain and we'll put a drought on their fucking land. Okay, you know. But for the most part, they're gonna be in check, man. They're going to know for that 1,000 years when we're kicking them people in the ass. They're going to know at the end of that 1,000 years when they get put in their land, we're going to be watching. Okay, now you can have a good, or you can have it rough. You know, you can have long lives. You know what I mean? As mortals, or we can fuck y'all up quick. You see? So it's going to be for them. Basically, it's going to be more peace on the earth, man. Esau is not allowing these other nations to have peace, man. They're always at war. They're always starvation. There's always, a lack of, man. But we're not going to, when we get the kingdom of heaven, it's not going to be a lack of, man, and it's not going to ever end, ever. Esau, your shit's getting ready to come to an end. Go ahead,
Isaiah 14:13.
Mm-hmm.
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
That's what Esau said. Go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Mm-hmm.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
That's right. You said you're going to be like the Most High, and you put your images up, man. Okay? We're the hidden ones. You see?
Yep.
You know? The scriptures talk about. Go ahead.
Isaiah 14:15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
That's right. You're going to be brought down to hell, man, which is a condition. You're going to be in a hardcore slavery for 1,000 years, and then you're going to get burnt up, like Obadiah 1:18 said. The end all be all, man. You know? There ain't going to be no uprising. Esau ain't coming back into fucking power. Okay? That's going to be impossible. All right? Yeah, you'll see. Grab Thessalonians 2:4 for me.
Second Thessalonians 2:4. And it reads, Who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is called God?
Mm-hmm.
Or that is worship, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
Yep.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you all these things?
Mm-hmm.
And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
And he's being revealed right now by who? The prophets, man. By the Spirit of the Most High Yahweh Shemel Shah's mouth. Okay? He puts the Spirit on us to go out here and tell the so-called white man that he's finished. Okay? We don't do that ourselves. All right? You know, I never in my life I don't give a damn how bold I was back when I was a teenager or a young adult. I didn't give a. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be downtown if it wasn't for the spirit of the Most High.
Oh,
I'm telling you that shit right now.
okay.
Okay. So I know it's the Lord.
That's
You know. You got any more on that?
Yep. For the mystery of iniquity does already work.
Mm-hmm.
Only he who letteth will let
That's
until
right.
he be taken out of the way,
Mm-hmm.
and then shall that wicked be revealed.
That's right. The wicked be revealed, and that's what's happening right now. The wicked, the old serpent, the devil. Okay, the nation of Edom, Esau. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth,
There it is.
and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
That's right. And when he shows up in them chariots, boy, your ass is really grass. Okay, when the elect are getting snatched up off of this side of the earth, and certain parts over in Europe. Okay, wherever the elect are, man, they're going to be getting salvation. Wherever the 2/3 are, they're going to be getting destroyed, man. You're going to see a lot of so-called blacks and Latinos over here in America getting taken up by chariots, man. And Lord willing, I'm one of those people, man. That we're of that number, you know, because what is that movie? I think it was Outer Limits, man, and the movie was Chosen. Y'all ever gone off way the fuck off because they had made the angels. One angel was a white man, and the other angel was a black woman. And they were going around telling these people, you know, hey, you know, we know you've been having a hard time and you're a real good person and all that other happy horse shit Esau puts out there. And then at the end, the angels took these people off the planet.
Mm.
And as soon as they took them up off the planet, man, the nuclear bomb started falling. And dude, he had shot the angel, Salaki. And the angel got back up and said, man, you shouldn't have did that. And they left his ass. And nuclear bombs started going off in the distance around him. You know? So, hey, man, these Edomites, they know what's getting ready to happen.
Oh, yeah.
All right? You can bet your ass they know that there's a judgment coming for them. You see? You got more on that? That was it. We're at Proverbs 16 and 18.
Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and all haughty spirit before a fall.
That's right. Pride go up before destruction, man. And this is the so-called white man, still proud as hell. Even all these, every time we go downtown on Sunday, you know, you see all these Edomites walking around, going to lunch. You know what I'm saying? They still got those smirks on their face, like there's nothing wrong. But it's like they're telling you on the fucking evening news that the dollar is being discarded by everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody, no country wants the dollar anymore, man. So what the hell do you think is going to happen?
Yeah.
You know, but in their pride, man, they're like I said, this thing is going to catch these people off guard to the point where you know that shock value. That I want to see the looks on some of these fucking people's faces, man. When this happens, I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to see it.
And like you brought out last weekend, I think it was, or the weekend before, they can't handle it. They're going to be jumping out of buildings and shit. You know what I mean?
What?
You know, I already know. They're going to be jumping out of buildings, going home, murdering everybody. Murdering the dogs, the cats, even the goldfish.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Man, I would love to see it too.
That shock value, man, for everything that these people have done, you know what I mean? When that happens to them, it's gonna be an amazing feeling, man.
Yeah.
You know? But at the same time, it's gonna start getting scary. Because they're gonna kill everybody, anybody and everybody.
The horns is coming out.
The horns is coming out, bro, like Hellboy. You know, the whole city was burning when its horns grew. Go ahead,
Better it is to be in humble spirit
Mm-hmm.
with the lowly
That's right.
than to divide the spoil with the proud.
That's right. Be a lowly spirit with the humble, man. You know, that's why we try to humble ourselves, man, in dealing with other people. See, go ahead.
He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good,
Mm-hmm.
and whoso trusteth in Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, happy is he.
That's right. Happy is he. That's right. Ecclesiasticus 10, read 13 and 17. We got one more. You know, because the devil will soon learn to fear the judgment of the Heavenly Father, as he is merely just a man and not the Most High. Surely shall he partake and suffer the fate of his judgment written, and the glory, praise, honor, majesty, dominion, and power shall be to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua forever. Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 17.
No, 10.
Ecclesiasticus
13 to 17.
Ecclesiasticus 10 and 13. For pride is the For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities, and overthrew them utterly. Yahweh Shai hath cast down the thrones of the proud princes, and set up the meek in their stead.
That's right, and that's what's taking place right now. The meek are being set up. The elect of Israel are being set up through these holy scriptures, man. Go ahead.
Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations, and planted the lowly in their place.
That's right.
The Lord overthrew countries of the heathen, and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. Ecclesiasticus 10 and 17. He took some of them away and destroyed them, and had made their memorial to cease from the earth.
That's right. That's it. Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 15. Because that's what the Most High did for us, man. Okay? The Egyptian captivity, the Babylonians, the Persians and the Medes, the Greeks. Okay? He took them down when we started behaving and calling on the name and asking for help. He took these nations down and put us back in order, man. Okay, it happened before. Throughout history, you can read that the Israelites were put into several different captivities. There's seven major captivities, this being the seventh and final one. Okay. So he took those other nations down. So what do you think is getting ready to happen to the Edomites, man? This is their last rulership on this earth. Okay. Go ahead.
Start at 14.
Yes, sir.
What was that though? Wisdom of Solomon
8 and 15.
Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
I shall set the people in order.
Here it is.
And the nations shall be subject unto me.
You see? Don't even got to break it down.
You said it.
Go ahead.
You said it. Horrible tyrants shall be afraid when they do, but hear of me, I shall be found good among the multitude, and violent in war.
That's right. He shall be found good amongst the multitude. Okay? The 1/3, which includes 144,000, man. We see that the Most High is going to do what his word says, man. Okay? So that's why we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because we understand that. You know? Hey, man, we're coming into some exciting times. It's getting ready to get scary, and very serious. But if you remain, Edomite crash on the bike, going down. Esau's going down. You know what I'm saying? So if you remain faithful in this truth, man, then the Most High is gonna get you through this thing, man. Okay? You see? Probably was thinking some old crazy shit. These niggas are still over here. Bam! Got you, bitch. You got anything else, sir?
No, that's it.
Well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders of Israel that rule well, and shalom to the Agim, my father, human, spectacle, listening.